What's going on, Gemini? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of October 2023. So in this reading, Gemini, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides, and so much more, Gemini, regarding October 2023. Before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know, Gemini, that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this one out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Gemini. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this reading and we'll see what is coming your way for October 2023 at Gemini. New beginning, eh? As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this active divination for the sign of Gemini. Let's go ahead and see what we got here for you, Gemini. Ooh. Okay. I felt this right before I even did the reading. It's crazy. Okay, Gemini, it definitely seems to me there is a very deep love situation for most of you developing in October 2023. For a lot of you, there's a past life relationship or there's a very deep relationship. Let me just show you right off the bat. I don't usually do this, jump to this, but in your overall general energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune and you also have the King of Cups. And I feel like you have a chance to connect with someone who really cares for you, who really wants to see you win, who you can create something very stable with. But it's very much so a fated connection is all I'm getting so far. And it seems like whatever's blocking this is finally being let go of, i.e. a third party. I don't know. Before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and this is going to be the energy that you need more of for October, the energy you need to embody. And the first one you have is courage, and you see the lion energy here. And there's something here about you taking the high road, having the courage to take the high road here, Gemini. But in order for courage to exist, fear must be present. Now, there's two things that I'm getting from this. The first one is you're going to have courage to walk away from something that will block this new connection, this true love coming into your life. Because I'm telling you right now, Gemini, in October 2023, you and someone in a romantic, intimate setting, I'm getting it's romantic. We'll have to see. I'm just getting it's romantic. You're going to experience a certain type of love that you're going to have courage because it's going to bring up a lot of fear. Okay? There's something about a quality of love that you may not be used to. It may not stimulate you in the way that you're used to. It's just what I'm getting. So you're going to have courage to be loved and to love and to be in a state of heightened frequency that may seem scary because it's very overwhelming. There is something here about overwhelming love that's coming into your life. So this is not going to be, oh, me and this person, we're just going to hang out for a while. And no, this is something, I'm not going to say like, for some of you, it will be permanent as the card beeps. There's something very special, fated love happening here. Now, the other thing that I get, for many of you, this is also the courage to take the high road when it comes to you leaving behind something that will get in the way of this. I don't sense many of you are holding on to something that will get in the way of it. I think you've already let it go, whatever's going to block this love. We'll have to see, because some of you, this is a new person. Most of you already know who this person is. Some of you, this will be a new person that comes in mid to late October. For those of you who already know who this is, it's happening now. So, I don't know, courage. You also need a reveal. What other frequency do you need more of? Reveal. And this is a badger here, Gemini, like the badger frequency. And there's something coming through about something called negative capability. There's something about you really like getting to the depth of a connection and letting it reveal itself over time, because there's something very unique about the love connection that you're having with this individual that may, for some reason, I'm just getting feels soft. It may involve a lot of sexual stimulation. It may involve deep passion, and that's the reason why you have to have courage to go into it. There's something very stimulating and fresh. But what I'm picking up from your energy for the love that you're going to be experiencing in October with this individual, it needs time to reveal the true depth of it. There needs to be time spent together to really unpackage what really is here, because there's a lot here and you're only tapping the surface with this individual as the energy reads right now. So there's something here about letting the situation reveal itself over time. And this is something that I use in tarot as well. I think there was a philosopher called Keats who coined the term negative capability. And it's all about not jumping to conclusions. And if you were to take tarot as an example so that I could paint the picture clear for you, what you're going to be dealing with in October in love. I'm just getting into love. For many of you, it will be career as well, but hold on. As I'm doing a tarot reading, I utilize negative capability in that I let the reading unfold over time. Okay, if I'm not connecting to it and I'm like, I don't really know what this means, let's just keep going. Negative capability. I am capable of being in the negative. I don't know what's going on. We're going to clarify the cards. We're going to keep going. That's what the greatest tarot readers do. You'll see readers all the time that are very comfortable, and this is a little tip for all the tarot readers, very comfortable in negative capability. This is something that separates the great tarot readers from the ones that aren't great. The ones that aren't great do a reading, they don't know what it means, they panic, they don't let the reading unfold, they're in positive capability, and they just say something because they want to say it to overcompensate. Negative capability would be when a reader says, I'm not connecting. I don't know what this is. Let's keep going, and then Spirit's like right here, and then it reveals itself from the time. So negative capability, being comfortable not knowing. Being comfortable, I don't know what this is going to lead to, but I know that it's leading somewhere, rather than just jumping to a conclusion. This is too deep for me. This person is not my person, blah, blah, blah. You need to apply this in love. But even if you're involved, because there is something here about a deep career change happening with you, I'm just getting like activating your potential. Negative capability is very important for you. You know, it's like whoever holds their breath longest wins. Whoever doesn't jump to a conclusion when they finally do reach to a conclusion, it's more in-depth, it's more holistic. Okay, so negative capability as a tarot reader, but also with the person, I don't know what this is, I just know it's something, just go with it. Reveal. There's also something here about you really, I get hibernating. Some of you, this is not going to be for all of you, some of you will have a very busy October with someone, but for some of you, like living with a lover, or you're going to be, there is something about you like being a badger and like building a dam. Like I'm just getting like the visual of a badger carrying wood with its mouth and like creating a fortress, like damming a river. So there's something about you like building a fortress and letting it reveal within the fortress. I don't know if that means you're living with someone or what, but. And then you also have power, and you have Aries. This is the Aries ram. So what energy do you need more of? Power. And so this is definitely for some of you, you will be connecting, even though there's a water sign here. Some of you, Gemini, will be connecting with an Aries, whether this is intimate or friendship or whatever. Connecting with an Aries, I get for most of you, there's an important Aries that you're going to be connecting to. Now, for most of you, this is your own power. And this is also the power that a relationship can bring you instead of being afraid of it. Okay, because this is a power couple. This is what I get from this reading, Gemini, is that you are in the making of a power couple that's not a power couple in the typical way. I don't know what that means. You're a power couple in an unconventional way. Maybe it's not obvious. Something about that. Now, just to be straight up, if we look at what energy, before we get into the tarot, what energy do you need more of? You need the courage to reveal your power. You need to have the courage to stay in negative capability to reveal your own power, whether this is career, because to jump right into the tarot now, your opportunity is the Magician. And the Magician is screaming to me about your own potential. especially within this relationship, which is, and I'm seeing 11:11 on the clock as I'm seeing that, a lot of you know how deep the potential is you have with this person. This can be a life partner. This can be something very unique and special is happening with your potential. And I feel that the reason why the universe is in support of this relationship is because it's going to develop you both in a powerful way. That sounds very rudimentary, but trust me, it's what it is. So, yeah, Gemini, it's very good energy here. I had something to say, it just went over, whatever. We're going to have to clarify why the Magician here, because sometimes the Magician is all about spiritual energy and like manifestation. And there is something here about you using unseen forces. You know, the Magician is all about using spiritual energy. It's the first step in manifestation. So it's showing you have all this potential on the table. And I do feel like whoever you're connecting with in love is going to love you in a way that you know you deserve the best here. And yeah, so someone here is also going to open your heart chakra opening, King of Cups. So, and whoever this person is, Gemini, there's something about your own shortcomings are not perceived as shortcomings to this individual. You know how they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Whatever your perceived flaws or character defects are, this person eats that up and loves that, which for some of you makes you very insecure, and roles can be reversed. You can also be the one who's doing this to someone, overlooking or enjoying someone's character defects, you know? So, I mean, that's just something I've recently experienced where my whole life I've had to like mask my autistic mystic ways, and then now I'm just like myself and everyone's like, I love it. And my whole life I was like, I tried to hide this the whole time. So I don't know, that's going on for you as well. I'm telling you, you need to let this relationship reveal itself, but there's a lot of fun in the meantime. I don't know. And then your challenge is the Tower. And the Tower is all about letting a foundation blow up. Something that's been in your life for a very long time is coming to an end. It's very challenging for you. A lot of you, this will be about having the courage to let go of someone that you thought you were going to be with. This could be someone that you were dating in the last few months to the last year, someone that you were on and off with. You may even still be in communication with this past person. And I really feel like your challenge is to completely let that go, because there is something, even though you're building something new with someone you have a lot of potential with in October 2023, there's a lot of genuine soul love. It's not lust, it's love. And that's something that I think it scares you, it scares the person you're with, but the old one does have a lot of lust. There's some, and even if for some of you, I'm getting this. For some of you, there's someone that you've never been with in love. But for a long time, it was an idea, oh, me and this person are going to have the best sex. Me and this person are going to have this amazing thing. But it's all fantasy. It's never come together. And I feel like almost someone's coming to take that place. So for a lot of you, whether this has to do with a past person you're letting go of, Gemini, that you've been dealing with over the last couple months or the year. For many of you, though, this is an imaginary relationship that you've been very sold on. I don't know who it's with, I don't know what it is, but some of you, you're letting go of an imaginary relationship because some physical one has taken the place, and you're starting to be like, oh my God. So I don't know what that is, but then here we go. When it comes to your overall general energy, there's something about someone treating you the best, like you deserve the best, and you know that this person can give it to you. Listen, I have a Capricorn moon. My sun is conjunct my Saturn. I'm a cold mother effer. Venus, I'm very loving, but I'm also very serious and stern. Why am I telling you that? Because I'm getting like joyful, heart-opening feelings, which despite what many of you think is rare for me. And when I'm feeling that, then you know shit's going down. But listen, in your overall general energy, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the King of Cups. You are walking away from something that you just know you deserve better, and the better is here for you. This is the great part of this reading for October, is that you are surrounded by someone who loves you unconditionally, who overlooks your shortcomings, and who will treat you better than you've been treated in the past. So at the very least, if you don't want to look at it as some sort of romantic, magical Peter Pan soulmate story, someone is here who's going to treat you right. And for those of you that have not had experience of being treated right, then you really need to have courage to know that you deserve the best. Simply because it's your choice, because we all have free will, you just need to make that choice. But your experience has told you that I only deserve to be treated this, or I'm only comfortable with X, Y, or Z. But I'm telling you, Gemini, something very special. Many of you, this will be with a water sign. Okay, some of you, this is going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, man, It could be a water sign woman I'm getting for a lot of you, but I'm also getting a fire. I'm getting a lot of fire and water energy. So I'm also getting Leo. I'm getting a lot of, and this is not important for some of you. It could be with any sign because it's a collective. But there is something here about it's a water sign or a fire sign, and some of you may have issues about choosing between two. I don't know, but it's really good. I really think you're going to be very treated very well, and you also have the opportunity to treat someone well. And I think that you need courage to do that. And this person is going to show you your true power as well. So if you're afraid of your own power, then this may cause relationship issues. When it comes to what you don't see coming, Gemini, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords, and you also have the World. So there's a very good investment. You're going to feel very satisfied in what you don't see coming. This relationship is going to go much better than you thought. It's also going to clear your head for you to focus on your career more. There's something going on where you're going to be less focused on who am I going to be in love with, because you're dating. There's something going on. There's, at least for some of you that won't be physical, there's a developing situation that allows you to feel loved to work on your career, but most of you this will be physical. And then you also have the Knight of Swords and you have the World. This is a very fast upgrade. I really think that Gemini, there's something very fast going on here. Someone could be pursuing you very fast here, or you could be pursuing this person fast. And the World is all about a major upgrade. It's about you going through the hero's journey and arriving somewhere where you feel home, where there's a sense of completion. And it's beautiful because the whole frequency that I'm getting from this is complete love. Whole and complete. There's also something here about you connecting with someone who's worked on themselves. I do get that. And that no one's perfect. I don't think this person is perfect. I just think that they are genuine Gemini. So it's something that is a little interesting. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In your advice, you have the Chariot, you have the Nine of Cups, and you also have the Five of Swords here. So I'm getting a few different things from this, Gemini. The first thing is there will be a force. I'm just getting a force. It could, for many of you, it will be the person that you're trying to let go of, or it will be other friends who are jealous. There's someone here who's very upset with how happy this new relationship makes you, or that how happy this new situation makes you. It won't be a relationship for all of you. Some of you will just be you're in your own love state. I get it's a relationship. And there's something here, for a lot of you, this will be an ex who does not like to see this, and it could be for the returning viewers. I did a reading for you in September. It was about people getting off on your pain. For some of you, this is very karma in whoever has been, remember I did the reading about people getting off on your pain, people really just not having a good frequency towards you at all. I just think they're going to be very upset with how happy and how synchronistically this happens for you. What you have to understand is that people are not going to understand how this is happening, or you don't even. I do feel like there's an element to this relationship of you're like, how did this happen? Is this really happening? How did it get here? And for a lot of you, there's a negative force who wants to take you away from this. But for others of you, there is a message that this is self-sabotage. Okay, there's something about if you have never felt this satisfied before, if you have never been this loved before, then when someone tries to extend you the love that you think you deserve, if you're not used to it and you have no idea what that feels like, it's going to scare you and you're going to do something to sabotage it, perhaps unconsciously. And so what Spirit, or even consciously, so what Spirit is saying here, you need to have courage to reveal your own power, which is what someone's helping you do. But you need to go along with it. And then you have the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot here is about freedom of movement. And there's something about this relationship that is non-restrictive. I get that. There's something, I'm not going to say it's like, open love or anything like that. For some of you, it might be. But there's a lot of, what Spirit is telling you is like you can have this person and you can have yourself too. There is something here about, there also is something, you're going to be traveling with this person in the future, like after October, like in November. There's something about like if it goes well with you and this person this month, you will be traveling the world or just traveling with them. Now, there also could be advice to travel this month, but then you have that beaver thing, burrowing, so I don't really know. So it looks good, Gemini. With that being said, let's really get into this reading and let's clarify. So the first one that I want to clarify, Gemini, is what is it that you're leaving behind? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Because the Eight of Cups is walking right into that Wheel of Fortune. There's a major opportunity to give and receive love, and also for that to upgrade your life in many financial ways. For some of you, this person has money, or they're in a situation where the love that they give you will inspire you to make money. So let's see why the Eight of Cups is here in your overall general energy. I'd rather even not focus on this, but we're just gonna. Yeah, High Priestess. There's something you just know. You're not being forced out of anything. You know you need to. It's your choice, I feel. Hold on. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Gemini? There's some situation you're choosing with your own free will to walk away from. I do think it's going to hurt other people more than you at this point. Like, whatever it is that you have to sacrifice and give up in order to be in this new love situation, which is right here for the taking for you, I think other people are going to be freaking out. And this very well goes in alignment, Gemini, with this energy in your advice. You have to know there's going to be people freaking out. There are people with bad intentions for this because you've been surrounded by it for a while. There is people who don't want to see you win, who want to keep you down and want to keep you as, I'm just getting the word slave, whatever that means, frequent, sucking energy. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But yeah, I mean, the Eight of Cups, Gemini, is clarified in your overall general energy by the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Your intuition is telling you to move beyond stuckness. There's been a situation in your life that you've been telling yourself, I deserve better than this. I deserve better than this. And for some of you, the situation that you deserve better than is the fantasy of the imagined person, because there is something about that. For a lot of you, there's this dream lover that you've never met in person, or you've met them in person, but there's something about, like, you've had a meeting with someone, you want to be with them, but it's just illusory. You don't really know who this person is, but you think you do. And you're letting go of that because you deserve better than just drifting onto a fantasy. You deserve love in your life right now. And some of you, that scares you, and you're like, I can't do that. Well, courage, courage, courage. And so you have the Ace of Cups. You are choosing, your intuition is telling you, I'm moving beyond stuckness, and I'm moving towards new love. Because, I mean, it's crazy that this would be in your overall general energy with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. So it's pretty straightforward, this reading. I'm not confused by it one bit. So I don't think you're going to be, that's the thing. It's like, I'm surprised the sun isn't here because although on the one hand, you do have this energy of reveal. Because I was about to say everything's clear, you're not really missing anything. But the one thing that you might be missing is the rate at which, because there is something about speedy development and what you don't see coming. You have the Knight of Swords, the World, and the Seven of Pentacles. This may go so good that you're just like, we're in a relationship. This is official. This is something, and you don't see it coming, and that's why the Tower is in your challenge, because it's like, oh my God, I did not see that happening. So there is an element of, yes, this love is revealing itself at an accelerated rate, so you have to be comfortable in the negative capability, in the unknown. But for the most part, this month is not going to be, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Like, this month is, wow, I didn't see how great that love is. I didn't see how quick this commitment could be here. I didn't expect me and this person, no. I'm telling you, that's what it is, though. So let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. I love this reading for you. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for you, Gemini, in your overall general energy? So major opportunity, the wheel of your fate starting to spin. I do feel for many of you this is a soul contract. Dare I say soulmate, twin flame, decipher it, but I feel like it's... Why is the... One more? Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Wands here, Gemini. And so this is just a pretty functional, good frequency. I feel like this is your energy of deciding, you know what, I am going to take this opportunity. Especially by mid-October, you're like locked in. It's feeling really good with you and this person is what I get. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about even give and take. It's about receiving a gift. And because this is a fated connection, there's a lot of excitement here as well. The person you may be dealing with may have slight immaturity, but it's not completely immature. I do feel like for a lot of you, the person that you're dealing with, this King of Cups frequency, whoever it is, this new love that's going to support you very well, there is an immaturity, but it's an immaturity that is deal-withable. You can deal with it. You can put up with it. It's kind of endearing and charming immaturity. But what I am saying to you is the Six of Pentacles is about receiving and giving a gift. And I'm telling you, and this is where I'm getting choked up, you are each other's gift in this life. Doesn't mean you're going to get married. Doesn't mean anything. It could. But there's something about you are each other's gift. Like, I'm telling you, like, you and this person that you're connecting with, Gemini, like, it's an appointment that you set up. I'm telling you, for many of you, this is something that you're out of control of that may scare you, which is why you have to have courage to reveal your power. But there's something about a power couple here. There's something about it's a pre-birth agreement. It was agreed on. You're not in control. Just go with the flow. And because it's like, it's a present that the universe has given to you. Okay, so now let's just get a little bit more information on this person, shall we? Why is the King of Cups here? Right? Why is the King of Cups here for Gemini? All right. Well, no, like I said, this person isn't perfect, and there is that immaturity, is what I sense. And the King of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and also the Devil. There's something about here letting the sexual connection between the two of you grow. For the ones where this is an intimate romantic, because some of you this will be a soul contract, it's business, it's something else. But for most of you this is romantic. And there is something here about developing together and letting the sexual connection grow, because it's like everything is like perfect, maybe besides the sex. For some of you it's great, but it's not up to par of what you're used to, and maybe it's having, like, because the Devil for me is just coming through as that. And this is getting more information on this person's toxicity. I think by the end of the month things will be clear to you about who this person really is, but I think it's something that once again you're still interested in pursuing by the end of the month. And for a lot of you this is also your sex life becoming more fun. I do get that. And for some of you this person is very wants to see you grow in business. Like the Devil to the King of Cups is like, I do feel like, once again, that supportive energy. So let's just keep going a little bit here, Gemini. Let's clarify why the World is here and what you don't see coming. Why is it an upgrade for you? What is, why are things coming full circle? For many of you, you've already had history with this person. Like you've already known them and it's coming back around. But I don't know. What? Okay. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're finally loosening your boundaries that you've had with this person. I don't know why, like, there's been a wall up between the two of you for a long time. All I can tell you, Gemini, is there's clearly some sort of predestined soul thing with you and someone. It has a lot of potential, but it definitely scares both you and them. And there's a lot to be developed from it. So overall, I honestly see this person improving your ability to upgrade your life financially, because in what you don't see coming, you have the World with the Seven of Pentacles here. So it's great for you. It's just something that you need to have the courage to trust in your own power to let this reveal itself. That sounds very whatever, but it is what it is.